Imagine walking alone in the dark. A long shadow stretches across the pavement, right behind you, moving fast. Instantly, your heart starts pounding against your ribs, your palms break a sweat, and your mind goes completely blank. You haven't even turned around yet. You have no idea what's actually there. But your body is reacting fractions of a second before your conscious mind can even register the word danger. This sudden feeling feels like panic, a complete loss of control. But your body has actually initiated a highly orchestrated biological override designed entirely to keep you alive. To understand how human panic actually works, we have to pause time. We need to look inside your skull and track the precise millisecond by millisecond chemical chain reaction taking over your brain. During a normal afternoon, your brain processes sensory information smoothly, routing sights and sounds up to your conscious reasoning centers. But the exact microsecond a threat is detected, that calm circuitry is hijacked. The alert bypasses the logical upper cortex and strikes an almond-shaped node, the amygdala. Prioritizing pure speed, this raw alarm makes you leap from a snake before realizing it's a garden hose. It then activates the HPA axis, shooting a distress signal to your adrenal glands. These glands immediately flood your bloodstream with adrenaline. That chemical surge forces your heart rate to spike and your muscles to tense up, preparing for action. At the exact same time, a second hormone called cortisol pours into your system. Cortisol unlocks stored energy, providing a massive influx of rapid fuel for those tensed muscles. Your body is aggressively converting itself into a high-performance survival machine. The physical sensations of stress are the outward signs of that internal transformation. Running a high-performance machine requires an enormous amount of biological energy, and your brain only has limited resources to go around during a crisis. To keep survival systems running, the brain powers down the prefrontal cortex, your logical thinking center. Blood flow shifts away from the frontal lobe, routing straight into the deep brain. This is why you forget everything during an exam. Your logic center is temporarily offline. With your logic powered down, the deep brain takes full control. It assesses the threat, automatically selecting one of 3 physical execution protocols: fight, flight, or freeze. Many predators in the wild hunt by detecting movement. Freezing functions as an ancient evolutionary camouflage tactic, keeping you invisible while buying you critical seconds. Losing your ability to think clearly or finding your body rooted to the spot is a calculated protective action taken by your evolutionary hardware. Eventually, the shadow passes. You realize you are safe. Now, your body has an immediate biological requirement to halt the survival sequence. It does this by deploying the parasympathetic nervous system. This acts as your biological brake pedal, stepping in to lower your heart rate and begin clearing out the heavy flood of adrenaline and cortisol. Because of this sudden shift, you often feel intensely shaky, exhausted, or highly emotional after a close call. Your body is actively detoxing from a chemical storm. As those chemicals recede, your muscles finally get the signal to let go, allowing your fingers to uncurl and your entire frame to decompress. The intensity of this biological chain reaction is not permanently hardwired into your system. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain's physical structure can adapt. Practices like controlled exposure to manageable stress, deep breathing, and regular exercise actively recalibrate the amygdala. Over time, you train that raw alarm system to react with much less severity. People who remain calm under pressure still experience the biological reality of fear. They have simply trained their systems to function efficiently while the chemical alarm is ringing. The human stress response is a survival mechanism refined over millions of years. It exists to protect you, and with practice, you can learn exactly how to pilot it.